Hey RogueTech fans, we've got another Flashpoint today. This is the follow-on from Simple Greeting, the second in the Comstar chain. So we have today Chapter 1, verse 76. Let's see what we're up against. So we get to meet with Agent Smith, Agent X. Who would have thought he was Agent Smith? Anyway, I'm going to skip through as usual, slowly, so that you guys can pause and read it if you want to. Essentially, he's telling us that they want us for another mission. They have bugged the Argo. Hey, but what on earth? We're going to be paid twice as much as usual, so let's just do it. At the moment, they're looking to actually raid a base. They're wanting us to take out some of the other mechs that would have normally been on defense. So it's a simple battle to start with. We're all good with simple battles, right? So here we go. We've got the first in the missions from this Flashpoint of Chapter 1, verse 76. As usual, I'll go max salvage just because I do. Right then, for this drop, as ever, I'm going to bring my usual crew of super heavies because it just makes it so much quicker and easier. Okay, so we've got my 3 new issues and the Black Rose armed with 2 long toms. This should be massively overkilled.
Reactor online, sensors online, weapons online, all systems nominal.
Okay, time to drop. This should be a pretty straightforward and quick battle.
Interface initiated.
Apparently 2 Lancers against us. Ooh, do my best, I'm sure I'll manage. Actually, I remember doing this the first time. It was a lot harder because I was actually starting my almost new Lance for the second mission, not realising that they do ramp up in difficulty a little. But that was a long time ago now. Okay, so Camilla is up first. Ooh, there's a lot of mechs in sight. We'll put her straight in siege mode. We're going to use field command so that we get extra visuals. And I think we'll just step her forwards a notch.
I'm moving out.
And then let's go and blow these guys to pieces. Couple of hydrobaric? Yep, thermobaric, that's what I mean. Hydrobaric, yeah, I wouldn't like dousing them in water, that'd be boring. So yeah, a couple of thermobaric long tom shots. They won't like that.
How can I help?
As usual, Harkonnen's up. We'll probably put the laser module on because it'll just make it so much easier to actually shoot this thing. I'm not going to bother putting on Phantom at this point because I don't think anything's going to really hit us, to be fair. Let's see what we can target. I'd quite like to take the... yeah, we'll just take the Skadi straight out of the air, I think.
Aye, aye.
These large super lasers
One less
are
hostile.
definitely growing on me. They're one of my favourite weapons now because you've got all different damage modes. Okay, that was a lot of missile
Got
spam.
eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Anyway, like I was saying before we got missile spammed, these super
I
lasers
hear ya.
are brilliant. So you've got all the different... if you're in close, you can do 106 damage per shot. If you're at range, it drops down to 54, but, you know, it's long range, 900 as a base. Again, you can see without the laser pulse module, 48. Let's whack it on. And we now... oh, hold on, I forgot my enhanced imaging cockpit. 78, there we go. We're just gonna... yeah, let's take it out and see if we can headshot it, just because we can. Ooh, that's gone straight through, and he's dead. Yep, nice and headshot.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Good to go.
Okay, and finally we've got my ERPPC mech. Let's see where we can get him. I would quite like to shoot across there, but then I'm shooting right across my mechs. Well, oh, go on then. Let's see if I hit either of my 2 while doing this, shall we? I bet you I will. Okay, so 2/3 of a chance to directly hit, 1/3 for it to go somewhere else. I'm reckoning 2 of these are going to hit, 1 on each of my 2 mechs.
Target confirmed.
No, I'm okay, I did it. Actually managed to shoot without hitting my own. That's a first for every time. Ooh. Yeah, he's firing an arrow at us, so I think we're going to take that archer down quickly next turn. Thankfully, my AMS shot it out of the sky. Oh, we've got little Clint. At least it isn't the Clint Eastwood. That thing is scary if you meet it.
I've got your back.
When a Clint Eastwood arrives and opens fire with all of its shots, ooh, that's not pleasant.
Roger that.
There we go, another one dead.
What a waste.
Moving on to the next, we've got the Cyclone moving up. Okay. That'll all be fully
Barely
repaired
a
within a
scratch.
couple of turns.
Good to go. On my way.
I think we'll shoot him back, so we're at 80 here already. It's pretty high
Tell me what
damage.
to shoot. There.
And he's down. He had MMS, they're always quite a nice missile system to use.
Standing by. I copy.
And we'll try and take out the Centurion this time.
Firing.
Did we get a head hit?
I think I
Nope.
hit something good.
Still got a couple of long tom shots we can fire at these guys. Okay, our Conan's taking a bit of a battering. I really should have put Phantom on.
That was sloppy, lad.
Here comes Chameleon. Right, long tom time. I think I'm going to lob them straight into that forested area that they're currently hiding in.
Reading you loud and clear.
One at each, I think we'll do. Again, we'll do thermobaric.
I'm on it.
Take out any of the terrain that they can hide in.
AC-20 ammo gone.
I really need some more of those. So far I've only got the 1 ton. That went down to 1, so there must be a battle armor out there somewhere that I didn't spot.
Waiting for orders.
Right, this time I'm going to make sure I put on my Phantoms.
Don't need to tell me twice.
I think we'll try and take out the quick draw. Are we in range for damage? We are. They go 111 damage, but you can see what it does do. It ramps up the heat quite considerably. Boom, he's down.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Yes, we did. I'm hoping they'll. Yeah, they're just going to try and stabilise because they were. The long toms had really knocked them off.
Commander?
Okay, moving forward with my ERPPCs. I think we're just going to take out the Cyclone because with those MMS, I really don't want it firing.
Target acquired.
Okay, that second
Enemy
pirate
down.
lance is now down.
Talk to me. Moving out.
Who have we still got to go? We've got either... Oh, let's just take out the Chameleon. I think even if I don't hit the head, it's going to destroy it.
Say goodbye.
Yep, there he goes. Actually, another hit.
Bottleneck down.
Now, I know I've
Tell
done
me
this
what you need.
Flashpoint a few times before, but I can't for the life of me remember what comes next. So, it'll almost be like relearning it with you guys as it comes up.
Confirm.
We've got a stack hole there. Okay, mission done.
Battle mech.
So we're now having to get ready to take down their forward position, which I'm assuming means a base destruction mission after this. Okay, let's see what we picked up. We actually did take a little bit of damage on Harkonnen's new issue. That's quite unusual. Oh, we'll just grab stuff. I don't think there's anything that important here. And we'll probably end up with most of the salvage that's available anyway, judging by the numbers we've got. Moving on. Okay, we now have a consecutive deployment, so we're on a capture the base mission. So I think we'll take out the new Wisher, and we will put in the Shrike, just that we've got something with a bit of speed there. I'm also going to put Fiona in place, because maybe we get to use her airstrike. Hero can go in the ERPPC unit, and we will have, let's have Jamie in the other new Wisher. And of course, our favourite nutter, Oddball, in the Shrike. And time to drop.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, we've got a standard capture the base mission. That means we will usually come up against one lance, and then we'll have a second lance after we've actually captured the base. Let's see what we're up against. Okay, the base is nice and close. It's one of the large open bases. I quite like these ones. Interesting to defend.
Hey man, I'm about to put you onto something very good, and you are giving me your problems.
Okay, we've got a whole load of turrets that we're going to have to take down. I should have probably taken some of my railguns. They would be just gone straight away.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive waves. Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
Put Phantom on the Shrike, and we're going to jump as close as we can straight away and take a lot of fire that we can. This bring back memories. I think the last time I played this was an Irby turret as one of the turrets that was defending the base, but it doesn't look like we've got anything particularly interesting there this time, just standards.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, let's move Hero forwards. I'm going to put on Phantom just so that they don't get shot. What have we got? I think the heavy command bunker is probably the most problematic. So that's actually 600, so we've not got enough damage there, but if we put our PPC capacitor on, we should be able to take it down.
Firing on target.
Oh, very nearly anyway. We'll probably finish that off when we get, if we drop a long-term one into something. Right, now the reason I brought
Standing by.
her along for this mission is because if we move her up first of all into a bit of safety after put her in siege mode,
Order received.
I'm hoping we get to use the strafing ability to send an airstrike over their base. So if we do, I think what we will do is we'll start here and we will go all the way across to there. Let's see if it allows it to do it. It does, there we go. It's one of the amazing abilities that this pilot has. Highly recommend it. You wait and see what the
How can I help?
what the aero fighters will do in a second. So just going to move Jamie in as soon as we can, and I will probably try and take out the Gauls at the back. We can get, there we go, we can get it if we move to here. Yeah, as you can see we've got to use ranged, not particularly accurate without the pulse modulator online, so we'll switch that on. Still only 50%. Now the problem is we're going to overheat, so we'll take one of those offline, I think.
Firing on the enemy.
Yeah, one hit, not the best. But here come the aero fighters.
Airstrike.
It's tearing that commander apart. And the thing is, it's not just one plane. We're going to have two sweeping across these enemies. And it will also take out the turret for me. Apparently it will also take out some of their buildings. Don't think we needed to do that because it's not a destroy the base, but I'm not complaining. I have to admit, this is a little bit of an overpowered ability, but it's so much fun. You can only do this twice per battle, and only with that one pilot. Nobody else can do it.
Watch the skies.
You see, I could have dropped 2 long-tom shells in, but instead I called these aerofighters. And the aerofighters have taken out 2 turrets, 1 mech, randomly a building. Make that 2 mechs. Ooh, plus a stack pole. I call that a very successful airstrike. Yeah, okay, the pilot's still getting carried away and shooting buildings down too. Right. So now we get on with the rest of the mission.
We're late, it's because we're dead.
Okay, can we drop on anything? We can't actually, because I don't think we can directly see any of the targets at this point. So I think I'm going to reserve with Oddball to let him have a chance later on. That airstrike's made a right mess of their base. There's also quite a cooldown before you can use the second airstrike. If we have a look at it now, you see, we've still got okay, only 3 turn cooldown before we can use the second one.
Oh,
No, still can't actually
Like
physically
opposite.
see any, so can't jump on them. So we'll reserve again for Oddball.
Talk to me.
Let's move on up with Jamie. I'll make sure that I've now got a visual on the swordsman over there, and we're going to try and take down one of these other turrets. Let's see if we can do this now without having the laser pulse module on. Yes, we can.
Damn you for making me do this.
So even on turn 1, when we had no sensors, I know you don't usually get that now in normal missions, because obviously most of us use manual drop, but even then we were able to get really high accuracy for a lot of these shots. Okay, Hero's turn.
Acknowledged.
So Hero has the ERPPCs. We were going to try and take out this large laser turret with them.
Firing.
There it goes.
Turret destroyed.
Orders.
Now, what should we do with
On my way.
Fiona Kerensky? I think we've got to get rid of that turret there, the gauze. So I think we'll just drop a couple of high explosives on it.
Here it comes. One less turret.
And now,
You don't want in
Oddball,
this thing, you don't get in this thing.
When he
I
stops
cut
shouting.
you on everything, I don't need you.
Oddball should be able to jump on one of these. I could go on either the Hunchback or the Swordsman. The Swordsman's slightly higher accuracy, and also it's not going to allow me anyway. So let's see if we can instead jump on the Hunchback. We can. I'm going to jump at it from behind to land straight on it and
what the heck
hopefully
is the
decapitate.
point?
Apparently reinforcements
You need
inbound.
to secure the area, Commander.
Yeah, we've already done that.
I'm still seeing hostile contacts on screen.
Oh, that's not good. we've
got
landed on it
decapitated.
and
Hey,
stack
what the
pulled
hell's
it.
going on out there, man?
That's always a bit of fun.
You crazy? The guy's got to be a full fanatic freak, otherwise he would have split out of this town 20 minutes ago.
Okay, it looks as though Oddball is in a spot of bother here, so I'm just going to jump him over to the base here. Is there anywhere we can land? If we go to there, we won't be
Have
seen.
a little faith.
So then we can get the kit, Radical Compact Kit, back to nominal before it explodes. That was quite an effective DFA. Straight through the
Yes,
reactor.
Commander.
Right, I don't think we can get... Oh, yes, we can get a visual right here.
Copy that.
And we'll try and
Taking
shoot
a
out the
shot.
head with the ERPPC.
I've got your back. Confirmed.
Let's have a look for accuracy. We're at 87. If we up it and take one of them offline, I think that's more than enough to kill that one. Okay, so this is going to allow us to capture the facility as soon as we've taken this,
Ready for orders.
ended this turn, and then we'll see if we have reinforcements coming in. Yep, it looks like we are going to have reinforcements because the game is still going.
Why don't you dig? How beautiful it is out here.
Got to remember to turn off the PPC capacitor and the laser module because we don't want them blowing up on us while we're waiting for the next lot to arrive. That'd be a tad embarrassing.
Aye, aye.
Location confirmed.
I would expect...
I've got
here they
eyes on
are.
hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
So we've got Drillson, Hunchback, Hetzer. This shouldn't be too hard.
Crazy. I mean, like, so many positive waves. Maybe we can't lose. You're on.
I think what we shall do is jump on top of the wall so that we can see them. And then we'll brace so that we can act as a bit of a meat shield. Now what I'm wondering is if I've got another airstrike ready, because that could deal with those lot quite quickly. Well, they're not moving very fast, they're certainly leaving themselves open for an airstrike. Okay, my turn. I'm just going to reserve, just to find out where the last one moves, and then it will be Fiona up next. Okay,
Good to go.
her airstrike is ready. The important thing with airstrikes is you position it. If we were to start here and go that way, it would come in and shoot them from the front. If we were to start here and go this way, it will target them from the rear.
Ready for orders.
We'll just move closer, but I
Full
don't
speed,
honestly
no
expect any
target.
to survive this airstrike. And here come the planes.
Watch the skies.
It's just such a nice change to actually be able to do this to the enemy rather than continually having to avoid their airstrikes. Yeah, they're not going to survive this. With the second plane incoming soon after this, that'll be the end of all of these troops, all of their mechs, I think, and tanks. Right, so we'll move Jamie up, and then we should get the second plane.
Confirmed.
And here it comes, and that should end our mission for us.
Airstrike.
So yeah, if you find Fiona Kerensky, well worth getting. You need to make sure you enable the RTO Legends, because she is one of the players that has played on the map over the last few seasons. And there we go. Mission over. Now I'm not sure, but I think I might now have to defend the same base that I've just been attacking.
Mission successful.
So let's see what comes next. Okay, 1.6 million in profits. Comstar's being boosted, which is good because I still need to do their 3 loyalty flashpoints. Again, we'll just take some stuff, I'm not really too bothered. And let's see what comes next. Okay, back in high orbit for part 2. They've got the information, but they do still need our help. Apparently the pirates are very persistent, so they have a force heading into the base and one trying to come around in some sort of flanking manoeuvre. I'm guessing we get to choose which one we want to go after. Okay, they do like to talk a lot in some of these missions. So pause it, read it if you want to, but let's carry on and get to dropping. Okay, so yes, we do have a choice. We can either defend the base or we can attack the flanking position. I'm just going to do attack the flanking position because defending the base are slow. You cannot use airstrikes, and I would really like to use some airstrikes, so let's go after the flanking position. Yep, I say go for it. I think we're strong enough. So let's see what we're up against. Okay, this time we have not got an immediate deployment, so we've got time to get our mechs repaired and our pilots non-fatigued. So let's give them a few seconds to do that. Okay, I think we're ready to go.
Kick off your shoes. Make yourself comfortable.
I'm going to use exactly the same mechs as last time. Same pilots again, and I think we'll just airstrike the hell out of them. Actually, I might get rid of the Shrike because we're in a straight-on battle. Let's bring our newish of Prime back in with Harkonnen as the pilot.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
I love the instructions that have been given up by Agent X here. Commander, do you see those pirates over there? Well, I don't want to. All understood? Yeah, let's do it.
Command interface initiated.
Apparently there are 2 Lances. Ooh, this is going to be an awkward map to play given I've got quite slow units. Okay, let's move on up, see what we're up against. Just trying to see where's the pathway down into this. It's just here, isn't it?
Affirmative. Move order received.
Now what I'm wondering is if I can actually fire off...
I'm moving.
I can either use long toms or I could potentially use the... No, I think I'm just going to... I could try and use the Straff now, but I'm just going to use the long toms, I think. Do an attack from ground, say about here, with a couple of thermobarracks. Not the Hydra barracks I was talking about last time, which don't
Just a hard
exist.
hit there.
Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got a Jed, we've got a Hipparch. I'm not familiar with that one. Cobalt, they're always hard to find because they've got really good stealth.
I've got your back.
So we're going to move up now with Harkonnen. And I think we'll just take out the Jed, I think. So we'll put our lasers on.
Confirmed.
There it goes. 1 vehicle down.
What
3
a waste.
units to go.
How can I help?
Jamie's up next. And I think we'll do exactly the same this time, but
Moving
with
at
the
a sprint.
Hipparch.
Engaging target.
Another tank bites the dust.
Battle mech down.
Ooh, good bit of shooting there from their Warhammer. Well played.
Good to go.
Don't even see the war. Oh no, it's a Festus. Of course, that makes sense. Okay, so we'll move up with Hero.
Affirmative.
As we know, he's got breaching on every shot, so it's maximum damage. We'll put the PPC capacitor on and we'll attempt to take out its head. Hopefully one of them will hit through. There we go, pilot's down.
Hostile eliminated.
So what do we have left? Is it just the... There's a Kodiak out there as well, apparently.
Good to go.
Put her into siege mode. We're going to go forwards, but I'm not
Double time,
entirely
let's
sure
go.
where to shoot at this point. I can't see any of their other units, so I'm just going to put a couple of Infernos and... No, I'll just use field command. There's not a lot else I can do at this point. Oh, I can destroy the base in the middle just because it's there.
Locking on target. Target destroyed.
Right, we've got a Cephalus, that's another one that's going to be hard to spot. I think what we're going to have to do is start making our way down and hope we can find them the other side.
Roger. Full speed.
We know there's another enemy pirate lance out there, and if I remember, they're going to be around this area here. Ooh, there's the pole. Crikey, that's made its way well across the lower area. Straight into my arms.
Got your back.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to wish you were there, little kobold. I'm going to walk into the water so I get much better cooling. I can then up to the damage mode on all of my Supras, and hopefully, with the pulse laser active, we can take it out. There we go. First pirate lance is down.
That's one less hostile on the field.
I'm going to reserve just in case we get any more, because there was a Kodiak out there somewhere. But I don't see it. Oh, that's frustrating.
How can I help? Accelerating to maximum speed.
Right, what we're going to do is I think we will take
Standing
Fiona,
by.
and this time we're going to attack the ground a long way over here, where we've got these sections of trees, and see if the Kodiak's sitting around there.
I copy.
Nope.
I'll break them in two.
What do we have? We've got a Cephalus. Ah, here's the Cephalus coming into view now.
I've got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
It looks as though they've just got the 2 units.
Standing by.
So we're going to move over here
I copy.
into the water as well with Hero. Now, Cephalus are really well shielded, so it's not going to be an easy one to kill. But we are going overkill with the PPC capacitor, so we may as well turn that off. And let's see if we can headshot this little guy. Well, we've destroyed his right arm,
Inflicted
that's
some
something.
heavy damage. Talk to me.
And then we'll move forward as well with our Conan and try a similar attack here. Much higher accuracy because of the pulse module, so that's always good. Okay. Okay, right, they've definitely only got the 2 units in the second lance, and we've only got the Kodiak to find now. I'm going to reserve out, and hopefully he'll appear in view at some point. There it is.
I've got your back.
No, I'm not going to be able to shoot at this one.
Commander.
I think we're going to strafe it and see if we can take it out from behind. So again, we're starting here, and this time we're only going to there. Let's call in the airstrike, see if it kills him.
Talk to me.
Turning off the pulse module and moving forwards when it finishes recalculating. Now it's like turning off the pulse module has decided to make Jamie completely stuck. There we go.
Roger that.
Let's go see what these planes are going to do. Here they come from the distance. Only needed the first one, and he's down. So that looks like the end of chapter 1, verse 76.
Mission successful.
Let's find out what we get given. Okay, we've got 216,000 payment, Plus, we should have a few little bits and pieces of mech, whatever was left after we destroyed them. But I'm going to take the kobold because they are always high value. I don't think there's anything of particular interest in that list, so again, we'll just fill it up with what we've got. Right, let's see what happens at the end of this Flashpoint. Well, I never. We have another consecutive deployment. I wasn't actually expecting that. Okay, it's an escort this time, so I don't think we're going to take things that are quite as slow. I'm going to keep Haikon Kerensky there. What are we going to take? I think we'll take the 2 Phoenix Hawks. And we will take, if I remember the map, I think we'll actually take the 2 Black Rose with railguns. So we're going to take Gremlin as one of the pilots, and we will have Neuron as the other pilot there, and then we'll keep Fiona in one of the Black Rose, and we'll put Ajax in the other.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Right, now that we know that it's 2 sets of missions, if your computer doesn't like running 3+ missions in a row,
Command interface initiated.
take the opportunity to restart when you can. Okay, so we've got to go and find the convoy over here. And then we've got to escort them. Where have we got to escort them? There's usually an obvious... here we go. We've got to escort them down here. Am I going to regret bringing my 2 Black Rose? Probably. Okay, let's get the Phoenix Hawks in the air and start heading over that. To be fair, these Phoenix Hawks are really good little mechs. I don't actually think I need the railguns. I mean, it is honestly complete and utter overkill. But you know how I like to play. Right, given that we know they're heading over here, I think we're going to try and get the 2 Black Rose into position on this ledge here.
Affirmative.
Moving out.
They might make it before the end of the mission. Let's move them first, see how far we are, because I don't think I want to start until we're both in position.
Good to go. Confirmed.
Right, I think rather than risking starting this right now, I'm just going to bring the
Affirmative.
2 Phoenix Hawks a little bit closer, but not yet activate the convoy.
Moving to position. Receiving you.
Because we may as well at least have the railguns in position so they can assist. So for now we're just going to sit still with the 2 Phoenix Hawks, and we'll start heading up the slope with our 2 railguns. I mean, they've got a pretty good vantage point of what's down there, and also I believe we get another set of reinforcements up here on this plateau. So once again, sitting still with the Phoenix Hawks, and slowly making our way forwards with these two Black Rose. They're not the fastest of mechs, and I've only got fairly small engines in them, so they can actually fit everything else. So it does take them a while, I'm afraid.
Location confirmed.
Couple more turns, I think we'll be ready to finally get our convoy on the way. Well, I say a couple more turns, it could be a few more than that, judging by how far behind Ajax is. And I almost ended Ajax's turn earlier there, that would have been stupid.
Position confirmed.
Okay, it looks like Fiona is now in position. And I think turn after this, Ajax will be in position as well. We're going to put Fiona now into siege mode and just sit there. I think we're good to go. Let's go and put Gremlin over here to start the convoy. They're going to want to come down this slope, and then once they're down the slope they're going to want to head over there, so I think we will move Neuron over to here to see what turns up.
I'm going.
Put Ajax into his quad mode as well, and we'll put him up on the edge of the ledge there, and I think Fiona can go just next to him right there.
Heading out.
That's a nasty pair of railguns for them. Okay, here come the enemies, and here come our convoy. Convoy route is now marked out using the little flares, as you can see. We have what against us? We've got Vindicator, Urban Mech, oh, and Warhound. Oh no, I think we're not in any trouble whatsoever.
Standing by.
I'm going to reserve because at some point we're going to be able to see what they are.
Reserving action.
Okay,
I'm holding tight.
if we start with one of the convoys, we can head off down the slope. They've got sensor ping, so that will be really useful. That's too far away, unfortunately, from where the convoy currently sits. How far can we actually go? Probably not very. It's the one problem with convoys. They don't really have a huge amount of movement.
No shooting.
Here we go. So we can now see that we've got 2 targets over here and 2 over here. And we'll sensor lock a Wolfhound. Sorry, yeah. Warhound, sorry. Can't even read what I'm doing. We've only got a machine gun, so we're not going to be able to do anything else.
I hear ya.
Oh, this one's got himself a Thunderbolt.
Pedal to the metal.
So this time we're going to use the sensor lock on the Urban Mech.
Sensors locked on.
And because we've got a big old Thunderbolt, we're going to fire it, I think. We're going to go high explosive. Oh, and grenade launcher as well. What have we got? Smoke and flares. We'll go for a flare. I'll tell you what, this is one of the best convoy units I've actually had. It can do some decent damage, which is so unusual. Okay, we're waiting at the moment for the Vindicator to move. Here they go. The faster the unit is, the longer it takes for them to decide where to go.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Right,
Yeah.
what else have we got? We've got
What can I do for you?
LRM 15s on this unit. Let's head on down the slope as
You
well.
betcha.
I'm going to put another sensor ping on the Warhound.
I've got a sensor lock. Roger that.
And fire
Firing
some
on
long-range
target.
missiles at him.
I'm listening.
I think we're going to take Gremlin over this
Full
side
speed
here,
Sounds good.
and then see if we can finish off the Urban Mech.
Here goes everything.
Okay, the Warhound is now going to move.
I await your command.
Right, what can Ajax shoot? If we take a step over here, it looks like Ajax can take out those two, but I'm almost guaranteeing that what's going to happen, we're going to actually end up shooting straight into the back of my own unit with Gremlin. It's 93% odds, so let's up that, because I don't trust my own 97. What do you reckon? Am I still going to hit Gremlin? Probably.
Roger.
We're okay this time.
And that's the way we do it.
It's funny, I have a strong distrust of my own units when it comes to actually shooting near any of my other units. Because the amount of times I've accidentally hit them with stuff is quite incredible.
Mostly missed me. Waiting for orders.
Okay, final unit is going to be moving on down the slope.
Going turbo.
And we'll drop a ping onto the Vindicator.
Sensors locked on.
And find
Got
some
it.
LRMs in him. Not that it'll do much damage, but it's better than nothing. Let's see where Neuron can go. If we put a supercharger on, we should be able to get over the back there and take out one of these units. Okay, it looks like we can position here
Calling out.
and then shoot this Vindicator from behind.
Firing on rear arc. Solid connection on that one. I'm out of SRMs.
Now I don't think we can get both of these, but at least Fiona can shoot one of them. There's no point using one of the airstrikes at this point.
Affirmative.
And we have a unit
Target
down.
eliminated.
Waiting for orders.
Right, next turn we're going to go straight in and finish off the unit that we were shooting earlier with Neuron. Make sure we always turn the supercharger off because we don't want to accidentally have it explode on us. That's one of Daz's favourites.
Locked on rear armor.
Oh, you're gonna get some now.
Yes, you are.
Okay, there we have the remains
Commander.
of first enemies. So that
Confirm.
lance is now down. I'm moving up here with Gremlin because I know the next lance is going to appear up here, but they probably won't actually appear until we get our escorts into
Good to
position.
go.
So let's see how quickly we can get them over
Got it.
to be picked up.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Now with escorts, you can actually choose to either have automatic escorts where they drive themselves, or you can have manual. Honestly, I would never go with automatic these days because the
I
number
hear
of
ya.
times they bugged out and got stuck somewhere is a
On
right
my
pain.
way.
Much better if you can drive them yourself, shoot who you want to with them, and of course use sensor pings.
Standing by.
I'm going to just shift over to this side a little bit and hope that I'll be able to see some of the targets that appear on the ledge.
Ready for orders. On the move.
And let's keep moving our
Waiting on you, Commander.
convoy forward bit by bit, and we'll eventually reach
Moving
where
out.
they're supposed to, so they can get taken away.
Roger that.
Let's move over here with Neuron.
I'm walking here.
We'll just sit where we are with those two,
Affirmative.
and then get these guys as close as we can. It looks
I
like
read
next
you,
turn they're going to
Commander.
be home.
Moving out. Don't need to
Now
tell me
again,
twice.
as with target acquisition missions, I don't tend to move them in until all of them can go in one turn. It just means there's less chance that they're going to get shot apart. Now as soon as I move one of these in, we will probably have the reinforcements appear.
What can I do for you?
So we'll move the
Got
first
it.
one in, and here they come. Yep, what I tell you, up here at the top. Let's see if we can
You're in
make use of those
position,
airstrikes
Commander.
now.
Hold your ground until the package is on its way.
Good to go.
Let's just bring all of the vehicles in, and then we'll start thinking about
Waiting
what to
for
do with the
orders.
others.
Coordinates received.
Okay, that's all four are now ready
Don't
for
need to
being
tell me
picked up.
twice.
What do we got? We got two here, two here. I think it's
Yes,
time
Commander.
for Fiona to drop an airstrike on them. If we start over at this corner here and head to here, I think that would pretty much take them out of action. We'll
Yes,
just
Commander.
end our turn with Ajax. I'm just wondering what to do with these guys. I don't really want to get involved with the airstrike coming across because, you know, friendly fire and all that is not so friendly.
Location confirmed.
Well, they're ready to move in and mop up
On the
whatever's
way.
left after this airstrike. And there go the units, so they're all nice and safe, and off they go. What they will at the end of this turn. Here comes my aerofighter.
Airstrike.
First of two, as last time. Ooh, they must have quite high anti-air capability because they've only attacked one of them, which is really unusual.
Watch the skies.
And again, only hit the one. So that suggests that these guys have got
Yeah.
really effective anti-air capability. Okay, so we're going to move over to this far side here.
Yep.
And, oh, as you can see, I should have waited for them to move because we don't have great accuracy
Iron
until they get to
everything.
move. Not a problem.
Ready for orders.
I think we'll actually remember to put Phantom on though with Neuron. Completely forgot with Gremlin. I'm getting carried away with the mission being too easy up until this point.
Acknowledged.
Hopefully we can at least take out the LRM and SRM carrier. Sorry, the light SRM carrier. There it goes. Just 3 targets left.
Do the math, Chief. One less target.
All we're going to
Waiting
do
on
with
you,
these guys
Commander.
is just... Actually, we're going to use sensor locks on them if they're in range. May as well,
I've got a
makes them easier to
sensor
hit.
Resting my mech.
And I remember we had one with the Thunderbolt, so we'll probably try and get the Scorpion with the Thunderbolt in a
Got a
second.
lock. Sound smart. Cooling.
Seeing as I'm going for the Scorpion, I'll put another sensor lock on top of that one to remove another evasion pit.
Sensors locked on. Good for now. Cooling down a bit.
Right, let's see what we can do with Ajax. Can we hit anything? Yeah, we can do this.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Couple of railguns. Very quick at dispatching your enemies.
Tango down.
So we now only have the one left to get rid of.
Good to go.
And we'll go and put a sensor lock on it. It's probably out of range. No, it's okay.
Got a lock.
And we may as well fire our LRMs at him.
Tell me what to shoot.
That was effective. Okay, can Fiona see him to shoot? Yes, she can.
I copy.
There we go. All of the enemies gone.
Hope we can
All of our
salvage
units
that.
that we're escorting safe. Looks like we're done, and hopefully that really is now the end of Chapter 1, verse 76.
Mission successful.
Okay, I think we're going to have quite a lot of text from Agent X at the end of this. Okay, 2.2 million payout, not too shabby, so I think that's got to be the end of this particular flashpoint within the chain. As I was saying, there are a lot of missions in this flashpoint, but there is a big surprise at the end, and I can't wait to show you all. Okay, Chapter 1, verse 76, Part 3, back in high orbit. So Agent X is pleased, we've managed to beat the pirates for him. But he's saying, yes, they were really well equipped. The secret is, it's actually Electo's own pirates. Oh, have I just dropped a bit of a spoiler there? Oh, I'm sure it's fine. Like I was saying, we actually do fight with her at the end, so it's pretty cool. Right, let's see what we've been given. Apparently we're still talking, but then we will eventually get to see what we've earned from this flashpoint. Here we go, an extra 1,000,000 C-bills. Oh, a bombast laser, a warhammer, and a mask. It's not a great payout, to be honest with you, given the amount of effort we've just put in.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Right, well there you go. That was Chapter 1, verse 76, the second part in the Comstar Pathway. So if you like that, please like this video, subscribe, tell all your friends, and I'll see you all on the battlefield.